I can assure you that there will be tons and tons of videos out there in YouTube that would provide you with the correct terms and the medical information that you might need. In my opinion, when I first heard it, I was like, what? So I have compiled this list of information that are easily understood with us normal humans who do not necessarily care about the medical terms. First and foremost, PCOS, polycystic ovary syndrome. Like, what is it exactly? It is a condition. It's not a disease, so it's not something that you can cure, but definitely can be treated. This condition actually affects 1 in 10 women worldwide, and believe it or not, some women do not even know that they actually have PCOS. So the common cause of PCOS is actually still unknown. Some studies says that it's genetic, some studies says that the lifestyle actually play a part on it, but some experts also believe that elevated levels of androgen and insulin may be related to the condition. Now, because we have an imbalanced hormone in our body that makes us have these traits that guys have, which is excessive hair growth, and then also balding, because although you do have excessive hair growth in terms of like maybe your arms, your legs, in my case I have little mustache that I actually have not threaded. But you do have balding, so thinning in hair, so you will experience a lot of hair loss. You also have irregular, heavy, or absent menstrual cycle. For me, it's always irregular. For some people, it's extremely heavy to the point where like they would just be on it for days, and to some other women, they would not even get their period for months on end. It's different in every woman. And you will most likely experience weight gain and at the same time difficulty of losing weight. But I would like to take a note that not all obese or overweight women do have PCOS, because I personally have a cousin who is like stick and bones, but she also suffered from PCOS. So even the thinnest girls could also suffer from PCOS. And you have the acne on oily skin, and the acne itself would most likely focus under the nose because it's hormonal. That's when you know that the acne is actually hormonal, and it's cystic acne too, so it's like very painful. Other than that, you also have mood changes, so like anxiety and then depression is common. And last but not least, you have poor sleep. Like regardless of how tired you are, you still couldn't like find yourself fall asleep, or even if you did fall asleep, it would not be like a restful sleep. That's pretty much the common symptoms. For me, I do have like a lot of little cysts in my ovaries. It used to be only in one ovary, but then it progressed to be both. And that's why women with PCOS tend to find difficulty in conceiving children, because they have problem with infertility. Imagine your ovaries having all these little cysts, and obviously the egg would not have room to grow, so then it would not actually be able to form into a baby. However, ovarian cysts are not always present in women with PCOS. Now, what are the treatments or ways that women with PCOS can turn to? A lot of doctors would tell you to go on birth control, which I actually did for about 2 years. And that's basically is to balance your hormones, because when your hormone is balanced, you will eventually get your period back. That is nice and all, but then it will be a problem when you actually want to conceive a baby, because when you're on birth control, it's technically supposed to not make you pregnant, but then without the birth control, you have all these little cysts all over your ovaries, and the baby, the egg, would not have room to grow. So what do? And that's for a different video. Now, what are the health risks of PCOS? Like I have mentioned before, infertility is one of the biggest issues with women with PCOS. But on top of that, you could also suffer from diabetes. Due to insulin resistance, more than 50% of women with PCOS will develop diabetes or pre-diabetes before they turn 40 years old. And also heart attack, because women with PCOS have 4 to 7 times greater risk of heart attack than women with the same age without PCOS. I also mentioned depression earlier. Depression, mood swings, anxiety are common. Some studies suggest that this could be related to insulin resistance or hormonal imbalances. And last but not least, cancer. Women with PCOS are at risk for endometrial cancer, as the lack of the progesterone hormone can thicken the endometrium or the lining of the womb and cause heavy or irregular bleeding. And over time, this can lead to cancer. Now, I have mentioned that PCOS is not quote-unquote curable but treatable. So what if you don't necessarily want to be on the pill but still want to treat your PCOS? The answer would be a healthy lifestyle, meaning you would have to know the diet that is right for you, and you would have to incorporate exercise into your daily life. That's pretty much the short answer, but I will eventually make a separate video regarding this because I have so much information that I would like to share, that I have gained, that I have experienced myself, that actually helped me with PCOS. Well, that's it. I really hope you guys enjoy that video and actually learn a thing or two about PCOS. And I would like to actually encourage you, the girls who are watching, who actually see the symptoms that I have listed appear on yourself, to get yourself checked to the doctor, because I cannot tell you how many girls that have been misdiagnosed, how many girls that do not even care to get diagnosed and then left it untreated. And I will be sharing a lot more videos toward this particular topic, because not only that I am currently dealing with it, I actually am motivated in being able to treat this naturally without any chemical involved. And that process has been a journey, one heck of a journey, and I will share that with you in a different video. So if you guys are interested, please click on that subscribe button below. Thank you so much guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.